Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be looking at Graiphics. It's a new product by Joshua Zamora. It releases on September the 27th at 11 AM EST, and this product is all about you being able to use their AI web-based app to turn any text that you type into it into a traffic pulling image or photo, very much like the images that you can see down here. So effectively you can negate having to use places like Shutterstock or other places where you'll have to pay for images if you want to use them on your web platform. So in this review I'll actually go into the dashboard. I'll actually show you how this product works. I'm also going to talk about the costs and the OTOs, because there are some costs and there are some OTOs and a pay monthly as well, and I'll talk about the upgrades that you get with that if you decide to go down that route. So this is a completely unbiased review. It's based on my own experiences of buying products like these in the past. So if you want to be notified when I put other content out like this on reviews and products and services, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. So this product is effectively going to allow you to design free images from any text that you put into this tool into a traffic pulling image. Now this bit is a bit misleading because it doesn't matter what the image is, it's not necessarily going to pull any traffic. And I think the idea of what he's saying there is if you've got some really good looking graphics, you can effectively grab people's attention. So this is going to be a done for you system, which you don't need to have any skills whatsoever. You can just basically put in your keywords and it will pump out the images for you. And then there's some various other parts of this that you could use for graphics for your business needs. You don't have to pay outrageous fees for stock images, which is true. Some of the images are quite expensive. It's an AI text to image platform. It's the first one to hit JV0 apparently. It's truly unique, one of one image creation every time, so every single image you create will be different to somebody else's. You can get more traffic, more engagement, more views and more profit by stunning your audience with the unique photorealistic images. 5 artificially intelligent systems that only needs 5 seconds to turn any text into high quality images, and they guarantee that you'll not be able to tell the graphics were created by artificial intelligence. So the tool itself sounds really good, but let's actually go into the dashboard so we can see how this tool actually works. So this is the back office of Graiphics, and you can see on the left hand side you've got the dashboard, which is where I am now. You've got a greetings video from Joshua. It shows you the recent images that you've created using the tool. You've got the option to buy credits, you've got presets you can then go and create, and you obviously only saved images you've made. You've got tutorials. If I click on that we can just see the tutorials they've got here. There's actually quite a good few videos that shows you how to be able to use this tool, which is always a good thing to see. Then you've got frequently asked questions, so if you can go in here and check if you've got any questions that may have already been asked by other people or that he's preempted as questions you might have. Then you've got support tab, and then you've got my products. So effectively when you go to the dashboard you can see you've got buy credits, which is probably the most prevalent one. I've got 154 credits left on this account. I'm using a review account, so effectively once that gets to 0 I will then have to go and purchase more credits. Now the cost of the credits, you can have 250 credits for $127, which works out at just shy of 50 cents I believe it is. So if I did 127 divided by 250, yeah, so it's 50 cents per image that you create using this tool. So if I compare that to something like Shutterstock, so if I wanted to buy this image of the London Eye, I've just done a quick search, it looks quite nice. In fact that looks a bit nicer, and I wanted to buy this product's going to cost me well basically £1.56. That's going to be like $1.90 in your money, and that's effectively 3 times more than what it would cost you to actually use his tool. So if we actually go into the presets, this is where you can go and choose the category of type of image you want to create. So if you wanted to do a headshot or pet portrait, and I'll go ahead and actually do one. So if I wanted to do I'll do a pack of dogs. I don't know if that's going to bring anything up, but this is what this tool's supposed to do. So I'll do a pack of dogs. We want a square image. We want 3 images to be created, and that's going to cost me 6 credits. So I'll go ahead and click create. Now it's created 3 images for me there, which you can go and then use to do whatever you want with. Now if I'm honest, I don't think these images are particularly good. They all look like pictures, actually someone's painted these, but this is done by the AI tool, so it should basically be a one-off unique image, but they look pretty poor if I'm honest. So let me just go into a different one. Let's go into something like headshots and see if that gives me something better. So we want to have young white male, just for example. Again, I want 3 images I'm going to create. This is going to use 9 credits. We're just going to see what this creates for me. And there you have it. You've got 3 images of a young white male. If I'm honest, this one just looks like a CGI image. It does look very cartoonish. This one's a little bit better. That one's better still. So yes, it's created 3 images, but if I'm honest, I don't think they're that great. That's probably the best one, but you know, it's not the sort of attention grabbing images that you can see here. I mean, that looks really quite human like. That's a really good picture of a puppy. So I'm going to try and do the search in a slightly different way. The one thing I will say is the tool, it says takes, was it 5 seconds for you to create the images? It took far longer than 5 seconds for me to create these images. It's probably more like a minute to produce these, which isn't, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a ball ache. It just is longer than what he proposes is going to allow you to do. So just bear that in mind. So I'm actually going to go and do the search in a slightly different way. So this time I'm going to do the search without using the presets. I'm actually going to use the Create tab here rather than doing it using their own presets. So you want to go in here and then choose a keyword that you want to be able to search. So what do we want to be able to create? I've actually gone to Shutterstock, and I like the picture of the puppy that he had on his sales page here. So I'm going to try and do something similar. So I've searched this puppy, and then I've gone on to have a look at what it's being called. So if we have a look here, it's a small cute puppy looking up. Let's see if this actually generates anything better than what I've just seen. If I put that in there, again, you can choose square format, detail. Do you want minimum or sorry, medium or high? I want a high detail, so I'm hoping it's going to pick up on those keywords. We want 3 images, and it's going to cost us 9 credits. So I'm going to click create. And there we have it. It's created these 3 images for me. If I'm honest, you know, none of them look anywhere near as good as this particular image, which is what I was really after. But you know, that one's actually quite nice. These two just look very odd. That dog looks like it's been decapitated and its head's been stuck on, and this one just looks like it's very, very scared. But you can see the tool does create images. You can then use these images on your website, your social media platforms, whatever it is. So you can use this tool to be able to do that. But there are other places you can go and get images that are far better than this for free, which I'll show you if you stick around to the end of the video. So I'm struggling to really understand how this is going to benefit you in the long run. So how much is Graiphics going to cost you? Well, the front-end product is $34.95. That gives you 250 credits, and then you can purchase the credits as I showed you in the back office, but that will use 6 to 12 credits on each of the images you create, depending on the settings. Then you've got a further 5 OTOs. You've got the graphics agency, which is going to cost you either $1 to sign up for a trial, and then $47 every single month for that. But effectively, you're able to generate 40 to 80 images per month using this particular agency package. OTO2 is graphics booster, which is going to cost you $97 one-time fee, and that basically allows you to unlock their inbuilt graphics editor. OTO number 3 is graphics remix, and you can basically remix multiple images just by clicking 2 buttons, and that's going to cost you $37. Then I've got OTO 4, which is you get graphics and you get a special offer on Studio, or whatever that is, I'm not too sure, but that's going to cost you $67 as a one-time fee. And then OTO 5 is graphics plus their AI auto blogging platform, which allows you to basically write content without actually writing the content yourself. So that's the actual cost. Don't forget, you'll have to buy credits as well. It doesn't matter what level you buy in at, unless you go for the monthly fee, you're going to be buying credits. And even if you buy the monthly fee, as I said, you'd still have to top up once you get to the 40 or 80 images per month. So that's the cost of this product. So what's my final opinion of Graiphics? Well, the product itself does allow you to create images. Some of the images are quite good. I mean, that image is really, really, you know, it's quite striking. I do like that. But it doesn't create images that I would honestly say look particularly human-like. And, you know, it's just not something you can't get from somewhere else for free. Yes, it will save you from using places like Shutterstock, because Shutterstock does charge you quite well for some of the images. Some of the images are like $10 or $15 per image. So from that front, it works okay. The problem I've got is when I actually try to create the images that I tried to create, it didn't create what I wanted. It wasn't anywhere near where I was expecting it to be. It looked more like a cartoon. And if I wanted to get images for my website or my blog, I'd go to Pixabay. Now, Pixabay is completely free. And if I wanted to look at puppy, I would just search for puppy, and I'd go here and download some images. And you can see here there's some pretty good ones that I'll be quite happy to use on any of my blogs. These are all videos, incidentally, so I just want to get images. If I go to images, these images look really good. Now, there's some things you need to look at for the licensing if you want to be able to use these, but majority of these images that I take from here are completely free for me to use, and that image is a high quality image and it looks like a puppy, which is what I want. So my honest opinion is, you know, yes, this product does work, it creates some images for you, but would you want to pay the best part of $47 a month to get 40 or 80 images, or would you prefer just to use a platform like Pixabay where you can get all the images for free, which is basically what I do? So I'll leave it up to you, it's entirely up to you guys, but the product itself does create some images. Some of them are actually okay, but I would rather stick with something for free. That's just my opinion. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. As I said before, if you haven't been to my channel before but you want to be notified when I put other reviews out, then please subscribe, give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so I can let you know when I put other reviews out there. So thanks for joining me. My name's Sean from Affiliate Income Hero, and I'll speak to you soon.